Mega Man Soccer was developed by Capcom and it was released in Japan on February 17, 1994, and in North America in March of that same year. Mega Man Soccer is heavily inspired by its 2D soccer formula in games such as the Dodgeball series. This silly mascot shenanigan takes on a sport that has absolutely nothing to do with the games that Mega Man has appeared in before. In this unexpected title of one of Capcom's famous video game characters of all time, Mega Man is definitely back on the kick. Get it? Although Dr. Light is now running a soccer team, and why? Because Dr. Willy is up to his old tricks again. Wait a second, Willy has gone bonkers and taken over a soccer field with his robot army and explosions. How else can you beat him besides a soccer game? Throw him in jail? Kill him? Nope, just a simple soccer game is the only way. Your teams are full of clones of Mega Man, and you take control with these characters from arena to arena, playing various teams that are composed into their formal baddies. The cast includes members from the past Mega Man games Fireman, Needleman, Lecherman, and other favorites. All characters are represented from Mega Man 1 to 4, and even unplayable characters like Proto Man is a sweet touch of retrospect. There are a variety of gameplay options, ranging from a story mode, expedition, tournament, and a league style set. Personally, my favorite has to be the story mode. After you beat the other team, you can pick whatever player you want from their team, and use that player on yours. This adds a nice strategy of having each different abilities. Mega Man is a solid all-around choice, but others like Woodman offer more defense and tackling power. If that doesn't suit your style, then maybe Cutman, which adds pure speed. I do like how they add all these bells and whistles, and it can be quite fun to discover each in one of the powers. If you know anything about soccer, the rules are pretty much the same, except for all the robots in the field, and it's not very hard to figure out where each player is at. The bad thing is, the soccer in Mega Man Soccer is bad. I mean very bad. This game plays almost exactly the same as the Nintendo World Cup games from the NES and Game Boy, but except with Mega Man characters plugged in. None of the gameplay has even changed, and that is not good for the game. Shooting and passing is a mess. While they're both executed by one single button, but the ball doesn't go where it should. Oftenly is a 50-50% chance of whether you get the shot or not, and its same goes for the passing, which sucks so much. There's a feature called a super shot, which can be easily done by holding R and then shooting with B. The execution has to be done right or it will otherwise never go in the goal. The goalie, however, will always get the ball no matter how many tries this takes, and even 5 feet away, it somehow dives those 5 feet and punches the ball away. This takes a lot of practice to get a perfect shot if you want to win. The controls overall doesn't make any sense, and it has limitations that are borrowed from the NES control schemes, despite that the Super Nintendo gamepad had 4 buttons. The graphics are fair enough. The game looks bright, colorful, and plenty of spunk, just like the other Mega Man games. Overall, I do think the arenas are pretty nice. It does have the grassy fields and the industrial kind of like places, and it looks pretty decent. And the music sounds like a Mega Man game. At least for the sound effects, it is really decent. Overall, Mega Man Soccer had its potential to be a great game, but ultimately failed for the lack of quality over quantity. This game did some cool characters and it had some good options, all of them are there. I just would not recommend this game unless you're a Mega fan or into the soccer games. This game is just mediocre at best, with a 5 out of 10.